Hi guys, this is Bobby with BC Designs, and I have to tell you guys, I am very sorry that my video is coming out on Friday instead of Thursday. I had every intention of doing it, but life got in the way. I have not been sleeping well, and when I got off work the other night, the night I planned on doing the video, I got stopped by a train. It took me an extra 10 to 15 minutes to get home. We had gotten some pretty devastating news about a very good friend of ours that is very, very upsetting to us. And then I also got another below when I got home about another family member. So it was not a good night. And with me not sleeping, I was just tired and I wanted to go to bed. So that's what I did. So I'm sorry, but better late than never, right? Okay, here is round 2 of masculine cards. This card, I actually started designing it probably 4 weeks ago. And I had it all laid out the way I wanted to do it, and I had a different piece. I had a piece of basic white that I had cut out with the deckled shapes, and for the life of me, I couldn't figure out where I was putting that on the card, so I just changed it, put the little sending with love, and I cut the 2 hearts with the radiating stitch die. So it's going to be a little bit different from what it originally started out to be. So the base of the card is Smoky Slate, and it's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So I'm just gonna give that a nice little crease there. I'm using the Country Flowers bundle. This coordinates within the suite with the Country Birdhouse that I just did my online class, my live online class with. And I love this suite, you guys. It's got some very nice dies. I'm probably going to use this in my creative card club at some point here really soon. But yeah, I love it. Highly, highly suggested. So I have a piece of our new basic beige that is 4 by 5 1/4. I ran it through the eyelet 3D embossing folder, and this comes within that suite. And then we're going to use some of the new basic gray, or I'm sorry, basic beige ribbon. I'm going to use my dark and light Smoky Slate. I might get my black. I'm not sure if I'm going to, but I'm going to try to just use those. And then I did bring my color lifter because I don't know if you guys can see right there, but I did do a little bit of a wash back and forth just to kind of like lighten that up a little bit. So I have a piece of DSP, and that piece is from the Country Woods 12 by 12. This is the one that really coordinates well with the birdhouse. And then this is the Country Lace 12 by 12 that really coordinates well with the flowers, the country flowers. So that's where the DSP came from, and I just took the radiating stitch dies, which are these, and I cut out 2 of the hearts with that DSP. And then this DSP I cut, I think I used the 3rd largest, yeah, the 3rd largest or smallest one, I'm sorry, to cut out that DSP. So let's go ahead and we'll grab some ribbon. And I don't like to waste my ribbon, so I like to just hang a little bit off to the side. And then hang a little bit off on this end, and we'll just cut that. And then put a little bit of adhesive right along the sides of wherever you want to put that ribbon. And then we'll just wrap it. And I'm sorry if you can hear that noise. My husband is just going to bed. And I never noticed before that I can hear the sound of the fan. We have to sleep with a fan going. And I told him the other day, I said, I was just down there like a couple of nights ago and never even heard the fan. And I don't know if it's because now I've heard it, I can't unhear it ever again. But yeah, now it drives me nuts. So I used to just be down here and I wouldn't have anything. Usually I might have like a training video or motivational speaker or something, a pastor on that I like to listen to, something like that. But I've just usually come down here, I just like the quietness. And you know, especially when you're doing a video, you can't really, don't want any noise. So I do apologize if you guys can hear that, because I've done videos down here for probably going on 9 years, because I was a demonstrator before for 8 years, and I never noticed it, but I can hear it really bad. And I don't know, I might check when I go upstairs. I can't do it when I go upstairs because he'll be asleep. But I might check tomorrow if I think about it and see if maybe it's gotten moved or something like that. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll just move this out of the way. And then I know I brought my, no, I didn't. Hold on a minute. I'm going to go ahead and stamp. And yes, you guys, I have my pajamas on. It's another night where I just got home from work. And I'm determined to get my video done. So this is first on my agenda today to do. So we're just going to ink up the flowers. I've got a lot to do. The end of the month is always so busy for me. I've got a lot to get done. I signed up for a card swap with the team that I'm on, and we've got to get started on those, and just a lot. I've got a lot to get done. Okay, now I'm going to color these. I'm trying to move everything to give myself a little more room, but I'm going to try to zoom in for you guys just a little bit. I'm not that great at coloring, but we will give it a go. Let me move that. I'm just going to take a quick drink of my water, you guys. So I'm going to use, oh, I did not bring my markers for my coloring. So hold on, just trying to decide which color I used. I can't remember. Let me see. I want to say it was Mossy Meadow. Let's see. It might have been Old Olive. I was going to test it out before I started, and I totally forgot to do it. But we'll just go for it. And hopefully it's Mossy Meadow. It was either Mossy Meadow or I think Old Olive, and I can't remember. And I'm going to switch my glasses, you guys, because I have a pair down here that I can see just a little bit better in. Okay. And you can probably hear my puppies. It sounds like they might be, well, they're not puppies anymore. They're a year old now. But it sounds like they might be moving around too. Usually they're really good. When he goes to bed, they just go right to bed. I'll try to speed this up a little bit when I actually am finished and upload it. But for now, we'll just chit chat and you guys can watch me color. So I just like to go over it. I do feel like that might be a little bit darker, this color. Let's see. I hopefully, oh, and I'm using the dark. That's why. Okay, time out, guys. Let me pause this and I'm going to start over. Okay, we are going to restamp that. Didn't even think that, hey, you need to check which one. Now I don't know where my stamp went. There it is. I feel like this video, I've tried to make it now for 3 days. Not gonna lie, it was top of my list. And for whatever reason, things just kept happening. I just feel like it's just not meant to be. Okay, let's see. This is the light Mossy Meadow. Let's see if this one is lighter, because that one, is that coming out to be the same? Okay, maybe it is lighter. It was a very rough night at work tonight, you guys, too. I'm not even gonna lie about that one. I have been trying to watch a lot of people that really know what they're doing when it comes to working with these blends and coloring, because I don't feel like I'm the best. I don't feel like I'm the worst, but of course, I think we can all use improvement, and the more you do things, the better you're going to get at them. Like, I'm not a very good fussy cutter, but I also try to make myself do it because I know I'll get better as I practice and do it. But I've been trying to watch YouTube videos of people that I admire their coloring techniques, and you do learn a lot. So if you guys are a little bit bashful about using blends, and I do think maybe I used Old Olive, because I feel like this is just, I don't know, it might change when I go back in with the dark, and I think I might use the color lifter, but I'm kind of thinking that maybe I used my Old Olive. instead of Mossy Meadow. We'll hold it up here in a minute by the card and see if we think it was the same. But yeah, I've been watching people, and I was watching somebody the other day that actually uses different, like, color, not color families, but you know, like if this color matches the DSP, she was actually using different colors, but of the same color family where it would blend. I'm just going to go over this dark line and just kind of make that a little bit darker. We'll go over this one. I just go over wherever the artist has already put that color in there, but I do think maybe, yeah, it was Old Olive, I'm pretty sure, because this is a little bit darker. So what I'm going to do, because I do want to lighten it up, because I liked that lighter, I'm just going to go in with my color lifter, and it lifts, it doesn't really do it all at once, I don't think. I think, you know, as it dries, because it's a little bit wet, it will get a little bit lighter. So I'm just going to go over all these leaves just a little bit. Yeah, can you see? I can already tell it's lightening. I love using this, but we'll just set this off to the side now, let it lighten, do its thing, and then we'll come back to that and I'll show you guys. Okay, so make sure I've got the right one. Light smoky slate. And then I just want to look at my card here to see what I did. We'll just color this in, the light, and then I'm going to go over it with the dark. So I just kind of colored the whole thing, trying to see what I did here. And then when you get up kind of towards the top, you don't have to go too far because the flower, we're going to adhere over top of that when we die cut it out. But you do want to go up enough to where you're not going to see. I just kind of did something like this when I did mine. I was thinking about it when I got home and I was pulling all this stuff out from where I had it from, where I designed it, and I was like, okay, I can't remember what green, I can't remember, did I use smoky slate, did I use black, I couldn't remember, so I think I'm going to start somehow keeping a note. I used to keep notes in a notebook, and that's what I need to keep doing, but as you guys know, I kind of redid my room, and need to go find all that stuff. But this is a nice card, a masculine card, I think, for the men in our life. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that, and then I'm going to take the dark, and I'm just going to go over this line. So basically what I did is just color that in, and then go over this line down here, and then I just kind of went in on the sides, kind of like this. And then you can just color wherever you want to darken it up. I'm just going to kind of move this out just a little bit. And then I'll grab the light and just go over top of it and just kind of pull it as I'm going. It's just going to kind of pull that over. And see how that is kind of darkening the original, what I had already gone over, it's kind of darkening it up too. So just color that in. I used to love to color, just like with regular crayons and watercolor. When I was a little girl, like paints, I loved to color. Okay, and then we'll just take the color lifter, and I'm just going to go right in the middle and just kind of back and forth, you know, because that water will have dripped and lightened on the pail. Okay, before I die cut those out, I do want to go ahead and stamp the sentiment. So let's just take that on once over. And I do have my black embossing powder. Move this out of the way. Get this going in the right direction. Stamp it there. And get back over here in the camera. It looks like I need some more black. I think I need to, my Versamark, I think my Versamark needs to be refilled. I noticed the other day when I did some embossing on my online class, it kind of seemed that way. And I'm going to grab this brush because I seen just a few little things there, specks. Okay, let's turn this on. I can tell my SE didn't stamp very well, so I think I'm going to have to re-ink my Versamark. It's not going to be bad. Probably won't send this to anybody, but it's okay to get me through the video. Okay, let me turn that off. Move this out of the way. I'm going to grab my die cutting machine. Grab my dies right here. That one must have fell out on me. Okay. And then this one, I'm going to turn it until I figure out the way it goes. Just get it lined up. And I need to run across the room, which thank goodness my room, it's not really across the room, it's just to the left of me. But I need to grab my other plate. I thought it was on here and it's not. Okay, let's cut this out. Oh, my flower moved. Okay, let's try. I'm going to move this out just a little bit more so I can kind of pinch down on that a little bit better. There we go. Hopefully it didn't move on this one. Okay. This over here. Not bad, not bad. I can get that one. Okay. Then for the sentiments, grab these scissors. We'll just do one of these and one of those. Okay, and now we'll start putting the card together. Okay, so for this, we're just going to pop up. Now where this, the die was not, I did not have that die on there that good, or it moved, I'm not sure. We'll blame it that it moved. I just take my scissors and just follow right around that white and just trim off what I don't want visible. That's how I take care of that. You guys at home, you can restamp it, redo it, do whatever you want. But that's how I try to solve my issues. So I don't have to stamp and then recolor, especially if you're coloring like this. Okay, I will have a new class for you guys posted on Sunday. Not sure what time yet, but I'm going to post them every Sunday. That is my free online class. I go live on Zoom and YouTube at the same Zoom on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So you can watch from whichever platform you prefer. Okay, what did I do with the hearts? And I didn't, I don't think. Let me see. Can't tell. No, I did not. I'm not going to pop those up. I'm going to pop the sentiment up is how I did that. So we'll put just a couple on there. So it's every Wednesday at noon is when I do my online classes, the free online classes, and you can get the make and takes. Every week that host code will change to coordinate with that class. So you just want to be mindful of that. Okay, we're just going to kind of turn this one, kind of turn that one like that. And then we'll put this in the middle, and we will call it done. And that will be our second masculine card. Not bad, you guys. Not bad. I like it. I hope that you guys like it. This pail is a little bit darker. That flower is a little bit darker. You guys do it however you want. I do think I might have used Old Olive. But thanks so much for watching today. I hope that you guys like the video. I hope it's not too long. And I will see you hopefully on Monday. Just remember, it's twice a week. I can't guarantee it's going to be on Mondays and Thursdays. But I will do 2 YouTube videos twice a week for you guys. Thanks so much, guys. God bless.